morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at another area at the Lumley community that is called the Babadorie Hill, and that is also another area that we are going to be paying attention, or that we are going to focus on. But I'll just switch it so you guys can see exactly where I am. So this is the main Lumley road, and of course that is the Sierra Tower. I think it is almost completed, as you guys are seeing it in all its glory, because I think there are some changes that have occurred since we last did an exploration of this main spur road. But of course, one of the changes, if I can zoom in, is that particular car park right there, as you guys are seeing it, that was not that completed at that particular side, but this is the main spur road, as you guys are seeing it. And of course this is Dirty Road, it goes all the way up, but this downside is called the Dirty Road, and the upper section is called Lumley Road, because I think some years ago there was some sort of a dump site somewhere around this particular side. That is exactly why it is called Dirty Road. And of course you guys will definitely see those new construction projects right there. And of course this particular one, this new construction project right at this junction, was not there, but this is the route that we are going to take, or this is the route that we are going to use in this particular video, and just trying to explore the Babadorie community, or some sections of the Babadorie community as we start the video. So again, welcome back, and thank you guys for coming along with me. So in describing the Babadorie Hill community, if I can say, it is the hilly part or the hilly sections of the Lumley community, which is a portion or a section of this particular area, as you guys are seeing it. But as we go along, we'll try to see if we'll be able to have or to capture exactly how it is, or to get a more close and personal look at some of these areas that are located within these hilly parts of the Lumley community. But again, I'll stand here just trying to take you guys back so you guys will know exactly where we came from. So there is exactly where we came from at the junction of Lumley Road, or Spur Road. There is exactly where we started the vlog, and of course that is Sierra Tower. And of course I initially told you guys, initially before it was this completed, I thought that it was a single building, but now you guys are saying it is, I think there are two buildings of this particular project. This main one at this one, and that other one, I think both of them are part of the Sierra Tower, which is a very, very nice real estate development. But again, we'll pan the camera around so you guys will be able to see some of those hilly sides, or those hilly sections that are located up that particular area as we continue with the video. So we are having a bad day today, as the camera is not zooming, but it's all good, as that will not stop us. So I think by now you guys might have noticed that it is not sunny yet, as it is almost to midday, because the weather here in the western part of the country is somehow cool today, as it almost rained this morning. But as you guys are seeing it, the skies are still dark as we continue with the video. So I forgot to show you guys, there was a Senegalese restaurant right there that we passed that we'll definitely would have take a look at, but we continue with the video and hopefully try and make progress. So there's also a very huge, if I can say, high-end garage right there. That is the compound. As you guys are seeing, the cars that are parked waiting to be diagnosed and serviced. As you guys will definitely see, there are various sections: diagnosis, operator room, and oil change, as you guys are seeing it. So for those of you guys that maybe during the holidays, it's called Profix Garage, and that is their sign right there. And these are some of their numbers, and these are a list of some of the services that they render as we continue. So I'll take you guys back, and just to let you guys know that we are taking a bend right here, and we came all the way from that particular side right there. So you guys will definitely know exactly where we are headed. And of course, those hilly parts of the Babadorie Hill community, but I am definitely sure that there are some sections of those hilly parts that are part of the Spur Road, or part of the off-Spur Road community, especially that building right there. I don't know if you guys are seeing it right there, but I may be wrong as we continue with the video and hopefully try and make progress. So the end, or the focus for this particular video, since we started at Lumley Road, will definitely end the video at some section, or it's where this particular community or this particular highway intersects with that of the Regent Road community. But since we are not there yet, we are still making progress. Just try to push the video, so trying to show you guys exactly how it is at this particular side of this particular area. So that is Tarawali Drive. It goes all the way to the left and all the way to those upper portions right there. But this is exactly where we are, as we'll try and pan the camera back so you guys will see exactly where we came from. So that is exactly where we came from, and this is exactly where we are as we continue with the video. So again, in trying to describe the Babadorie Hill community, I think you guys will definitely notice that this is a residential area. As you guys will definitely tell that most of the shops or the enterprises that we have came across since we started are located at the junction or at the entrance of Lumley Road. But since coming to this particular side, there is not one inside. So Posse Hotel is located somewhere around here at the Babadorie Hill. And of course, you guys will definitely notice that this is a gated community. Since we started, you guys will definitely notice that this is a gated community. And also, just to let you guys know that this particular highway, it leads all the way, or it connects with that of the main Regent Road, Lumley, just to let you guys know. And this is also another new construction project going on, as you guys are seeing it right here as we continue. So this particular video will be a very short one, if possible, because this will not be a very lengthy video, as it is just like the previous videos. I'm just trying to lay the groundwork for other subsequent videos that we will do of this particular community or this particular area. So this is Parker Drive. It goes all the way inside to the left at Babadorie. So taking you guys back, and of course those hilly sections right there and we are definitely not able to zoom today, but this is exactly where we are. We came all the way from that particular side, as you guys are seeing it. So we are still at the Babadorie community, right at this super residential and quiet neighborhood, but it is not that quiet, if I can say, because this particular main road gives this particular area some sort of a noisy vibe, but maybe some of the inhabitants or the residents that are located at the hilly part or the inner sections that are very far from this main road will have it a little bit quiet. But for those that are at this particular highway, that is not the case, as you guys are seeing it. And of course the road is very narrow, and of course you guys recognize these vehicles. And again, describing them, these are the vehicles. Of course they belong to that is a new construction project right there inside that particular compound. They belong to the Uma Valley Water Company, and they usually supply clean and fresh water to, I think, some of the inhabitants and of course some of the hotels that are located at Babadorie. And of course we've came across two. The first one was the one that I showed you guys. It's called Pose Hotel. It is located somewhere back there. And of course there's also another one, this particular one right there. This is the compound. It's called Stone Castle Hotel, and they also have a hall, or they also operate a hall rental facility, and that is the compound of Pose Hotel, if I'm not mistaken. So in describing both of them, you definitely say that both hotels are side by side. That is Pose's Hotel, and of course this is the Stone Castle Hotel. So for those of you guys that maybe during the holidays or December you'll be coming to town, there are also hotels located at Babadorie, not just the ones that are located at Aberdeen. So this is also another location, and you definitely have to book early because it is usually very crowded and packed during the festive season. So, and of course this is some sort of a bridge, a very large one that connects both sides, that particular side and this other side right here. So this is Temu Bangura Drive. It goes all the way up there, as you guys are seeing it. It goes all the way there. But again, we'll stand here just trying to take you guys back as we continue with the video. Check that building out. It's very huge right there, but unfortunately for us today we are not able to zoom in and get the best shots of those hilly parts or those hilly sections, but we continue with the video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and help grow the channel. And again, thank you guys for supporting and sponsoring the channel the video. So coming back to the topic, this particular road is very narrow, as you guys are seeing firsthand. Two cars passing side by side is some sort of That is Ebikoma Drive right there. It goes all the way to that particular side. Two cars going side by side is some sort of a squeeze, especially for this intersection. So taking you guys back, we've made some sort of a bend right here, and that is Ebikoma Drive all the way to that particular side, close to that particular new construction project right there as we continue. So again, I was just showing my thanks and appreciation to you guys for helping me reach the 1,000 mark, which is the first step. The second step is has still not happened, which is the application for monetization if possible, but we are still here. As we continue with the video. So what I have noticed, I think that particular section before we made the bend, that particular road was somehow crowded or cramped, as this particular side is a bit wide, as you guys are seeing it, because you definitely tell that if two cars are parked side by side at this particular section, there will still be some space left, unlike that other part before we made the bend to this particular section. But again, we'll stand here and of course check those view out. I think that is some sections of the Kaningo and also the Juba Hill communities right there as we continue with the video, and of course taking you guys back to those hilly sections right there of this particular area, which is the Babadorie community, and of course those hilly parts of those hilly sections which you will definitely not be able to zoom in, and of course this new construction project that is housed inside this compound. So again, just to let you guys know that this is a super residential area. You can feel the quietness without the clamor or the noise from the vehicular traffic, and most of the houses that are located here are gated, as you guys have seen. So we continue to push the video forward and try to show you guys. So again, we'll stop here just to let you guys know that we have made a bend to the right, still at the Babadorie community right here at Lumley, as we continue exploring and showcasing one of the residential or one of the quiet parts of Western Sierra Leone, located at Lumley, the Babadorie community, and check this new construction project right here. And of course, I think standing here will definitely have some sort of a view of those hilly parts or those hilly sections right there as we continue. So let me just pan the camera around and try to show you guys again that we've also made another bend to this particular side right here as we continue with the video and trying to push it as further and further. So a recap, we are at Lumley, Babadorie in Western Sierra Leone, and this is the Babadorie community, and of course those hilly parts are called, or those hilly sections are called the Babadorie Hill side, but we are at the Babadorie community, Lumley, exploring this particular main highway that starts at the intersection between Spur Road, Lumley Road, and of course this Babadorie here located right here as we continue to push the video further and further and further, but we are still here and we still have a lot to see at this particular location. So again, we've also made another bend right here, and of course you guys will see those little cars right there, as we are not able to zoom in today, so just take it as it is, and hopefully we'll be able to do that in some subsequent vlogs. But we are still here as we continue with the video. So we are still here, still at Babadorie, pushing the video as further and further as we can. So this is the first video that I have planned to shoot today, as I've decided. And this is also another drainage right here, as I've planned to do another video immediately after this one, but we'll see exactly how this first one pan out, because the camera or the phone is acting up. So we'll see if we'll be able to do the other video, but if not, we'll try again tomorrow. So this is a building that is to let, as you guys are seeing, it's right there, but I think the contact is some sort. Okay, that is the sign, 076-680-565, office space to let. That is the building, but we are here and I'm taking you guys back. So the quietness, this is exactly where we are. We came from that particular side, we've made a bend to this particular section, but let me just pan the camera around so you guys will see exactly where we are. And of course, apologies, as most of these houses are gated, and we are definitely, not being able to see a lot of most of these very nice houses. So again, this particular main highway is a very important highway, because as you guys are seeing it, it is used by both light and heavy vehicles, as some of these heavy vehicles usually use this particular road as a shortcut to that of the main Lumley roundabout or the Lumley police station section. But again, so stand here as there is some sort of view from this particular side as we continue with the video, and of course take you guys back. This is exactly where we are, still at Babadorie, as we push the video further and further and further. So I think we will also make another bend and will ultimately end at the Regent Road side of the Lumley community, but we are still not there yet, as we continue to push the video as further as we can. And talking about the changes that are at Seattle, so this is my drive. So you guys are seeing it, it goes all the way up there, as we're about to make a bend to the right to this particular way as we continue. So we are coming very close to the end of the video. So that is the main Regent Road, Lumley, in the distance as we are coming to the end of this particular vlog. So talking about the Sierra Tower, I think for those of you guys that may have watched the video that I did, or the exploration that I did of Spur Road, I think there are some noticeable changes that you guys will have noticed from the construction at Sierra Tower, as I don't know if it is 100% complete, but I am positively, or I am sure that it is complete, because I think some of the apartments or some of the studios that are there are already being sold, or some of the tenants have already moved in, as it is a both residential and a business development, because there are some shops downstairs which I think they are not operational yet. There are some shops downstairs or on the ground floor of Sierra Tower that are not opened yet, or maybe they have not been rented out yet, but you guys definitely get the idea that Sierra Tower is completed and it is operational, and of course the car park is also completed. So that is just to let you guys know. And I also forgot to mention that there is some sort of grading of the roads at that particular main Lumley, or around some sections of this particular main highway at Lumley that starts from Spur Road, and I think it ultimately ends somewhere around the market, and of course at that particular intersection or roundabout by that Safeguard police station side. But so again, thank you guys for coming along with me, but we'll stand here again just so I can show you guys exactly where we came from. So right there is exactly where we came from, and we made that particular bend right there and arrived at this particular side at that particular drive. But again, I'll just pan the camera around from this particular angle so you guys will see this other side, or this other section, as we continue with the video. So by now, I hope for most of you guys might have gotten an idea of how exactly it is at Babadorie, Lumley, or at the hilly side of Babadorie community. So this is the main Regent Road, and here is exactly where we'll stop this particular video right there. So that is the upper section, and of course this is the downstairs, which goes all the way to that particular side. So this is exactly where we'll end today's video, and until I catch you guys again at the next one, peace